edition of the National Football League.
Lying in wait inside of State Farm Stadium, the Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature Big Red Siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. On one sideline, a look at the head coach of the visiting Seahawks. These guys just about set to go in this one. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Cardinals. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And we're off on EA Sports. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away, and everybody trying to chase you down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
The Cardinals, first down. First and 10.
Benson once more. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
We give on second to Benson. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He completes it in traffic. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We've set it down from the 37.
That's good for a Cardinals.
Let's go.
First down.
Love now on first and 10. Harrison secures this left side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Here we go.
Benson now from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Set, ready. Set.
Love on third and short. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
It's fourth down.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Josh Sweat making the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Running with Walker again. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38.
16 yards.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Staying with Walker. And he gets a feel on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the gun, Milrow escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. 7 yards on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. He's got it in the red zone. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
17 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Buying some time left. And he'll score a touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
The kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. This will end up as a touchback. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10.
Check right.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Oh, we put him in the spin cycle. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Set. 33.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
The Seahawks take over first and
The Seahawks and Teteroa McMillan taking over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. Go quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and you might even hear it from the birds.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Cougar 19.
Will Rowe from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. it's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Seahawks bring it out to punt team. I've had the Cardinals now on offense. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here.
Yellow, one.
They'll run here on first down. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Check
Play
one.
fake, it's Love. Into the hands of Harrison. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Going to the line, this is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 33. And the
Let's go now.
Cardinals first down.
Give now to Benson. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That's a gain of
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
3rd and 8.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Check pass.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's descending punt quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Milrow. It's it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Reuben Baker bringing that one to an end.
3-yard pickup. And it's
19.
3rd down.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. It's on target to Johnson. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
There's a screen now for Walker. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigbo. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Tag. 19 got nothing. 19. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. Completes it again to Smith and Jigbo. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. It's a design keeper for Milroe. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
14. Cardinals 3.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
35-yard line.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as Brock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Come on, set. 60 red.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds Benson out of the backfield. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
12 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
Hut, hut. Ready,
They'll
ready.
empty the backfield and motion him out. From the gun on third down. It's long. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the
Block 40.
38-yard line.
Ready, go.
Love with it on first down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Flex swap.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
38-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Loves to throw again. Setting up the screen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
One final shot before the half. He's got McBride complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. So as we get set to begin the 3rd quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He fields this at the 18. before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Complete over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Check right.
Now Love on the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
52. Tag.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Finds a seam down the middle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. A 28-yard pickup there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Cardinals first down.
Here we go. Set.
First and 10
Right.
at the 13.
In the red zone on first. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another two off that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return. First and 10 from the 43. Handoff running left. Walker cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
To the air, Milrow. Completed to his running back. He gets loose down the right side. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal, Seattle.
Let's go.
Walker crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks hold an 11-point advantage. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push the lead up to 12. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cardinals and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Set.
They'll begin this drive with Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On the double.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Set, cut. Cut.
Love from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Love on 3rd and short. Complete to St. Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. To the air with Love. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready,
at
go.
the 45-yard
Cut, cut,
line.
black. 90.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Love out of the shotgun. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready. 19, 18, Dragon 60. Go.
And you just get the play off. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. This is brought in, big gain for Smith-Njigba. And he's all the way across midfield, down the inside, that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to case. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Cougar 19.
Walker on 1st down. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Let's go now.
On the gun, Milroe. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals have some new life in the 4th.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism.
Hot and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 15.
They kick the running back in motion.
95.
Love now to throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He has the 1st over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready? Go.
Slot man
45.
motioned over.
Set.
Love now on 1st and 10. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down.
Throwing again. Love. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Check white.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Here we
Brings up
go.
2nd and 9.
Stick it in the air. Love. Yet another grab for St. Brown. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Opposite. Green.
Cardinals first down.
Benson on 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Tackled by Garrett Hall. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun now for Love.
At the 24-yard line.
That pass is complete to McBride. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Set.
And they send their back in motion right. He's got McBride complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cardinals trim the deficit down to 5.
Cardinals 16.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over.
Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. And off to Walker from the gun. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Seahawks.
First down throw here from Milrow. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
It's 2nd down.
On the set.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Shotgun now for Milrow. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Seahawks leading by 5. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to throw it. Got his man. This is McMillan. He gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
That's another Seahawks.
Come on, come on.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Sideline throw is complete to Pearsall. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
70 range, 70 range.
They're going to pass it here. Edwards got it. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
First down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
4 yards.
Ready?
First down, Seattle.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Setting up to pass. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Burrow sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Let's go. Prep 79 Broncos. Ready?
Back to throw. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays team. Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Check
They
one.
look to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Check
Here he goes. One final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is brought in at the 15. And he's taken down. They got to him on his way to 6. No time left on the clock, partner. That defensive effort right there is going to win them this game. So what a way to get them to win here, Brock. A touchdown-saving tackle just before the goal line. It doesn't get any closer than that. Defenders coming over to celebrate as they should. That game-winning play. And this contest, whew, is going to be one we remember for a long time to come. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Glendale.